Yo, yo, Remy, what it do, man? What's good with it, bro?
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 200. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. This bout is scheduled. They'll be fighting on.
All right, let's get it. Let's
Time
get
has
it.
finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Got him with a left jab. Nice hook there. Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us. Not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit. But for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They blocked that right hook. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, good round.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice idea, and that hook lands. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit, and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Damn it.
And he scores with the counter. Oh, Larry
Wow.
Holmes now in some real trouble.
God damn it.
Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, good round, good round. This guy caught with that fucking uppercut from a very long ways away, but it's all good.
Point, you gotta believe he. Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Doesn't always pay to be first.
Damn it, it's shot, it's shot.
Pays to be last. Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Ah, good shot, good shot.
That jab misses. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Well, he is in big trouble here.
You heard Hulk Hogan pass away. I just seen something though that I was like, because I seen that the picture was next to that dude from
Good on, feel good? Good man.
that other dude that passed away recently, the one from the Bill Cosby show. Yeah, so I was wondering that, so it makes sense now that you said that. You know what I mean? Hey man, R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan, man.
It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Well, the Eastern Assassin
Damn
has
it.
some trouble here. And the heavyweight legend
Damn
goes
it.
to the canvas.
All right.
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good uppercut on the inside. That's on me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
All right. When you're not playing, you watch people stream this. Yeah, sometimes I try to.
Let's see how the
oh yeah, he got the
game
knockdown.
changes after that big
Yeah, I try
knockdown.
to,
Can make
you know
or
what I mean?
break a
I
fight.
try to catch certain, certain people. To be honest, I try to like, is
Good man.
I don't really watch a lot of people that play quick match. I try to watch people playing ranked, you know what I mean? To kind of see how they deal with some of the shit I have to deal with, but at the same time, it's not a lot of people that kind of play. You know, I don't have a lot of streamers though, you know what I mean? But I definitely try to catch Box Eyes when I see him on, even though his is mostly like lobby fights, you know what I mean? Which he don't really, I don't really catch him playing rank, but yeah, nah, I definitely, you know, when I can, I definitely try to catch him.
His eyes look pretty clear here,
Right.
Johnny. How do you think
Yo,
he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a
Ignito
knockdown.
coach, what do you do, man? Appreciate you coming through.
To get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Carrying away the right hook.
All right, I'm starting to catch on. Starting to catch on.
Got out of the way that right hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good shot, good shot.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not.
Wow, he didn't have no.
Ego. Get your ego in check, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this. Why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right.
It's no secret who has the advantage after
Guess I gave his help. Word saying here, I watch a lot. Definitely try to catch people who fight the same people as me. Yeah. For sure.
On to the sixth
For sure,
round.
man.
Well, Johnny, can he keep the
All right,
momentum
we tied
going
up.
after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good defense stopping that jab. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right.
He is down big time on the score.
Yes, sir.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go. It's round
All
7.
right.
Safe to say that last
Lock
round was a
in.
nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Straight right just misses. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That one will count. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to
Yes,
do
sir.
something different.
The bell, so
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, good fight, good fight.
How do you feel about
I will
that
take
split
it.
decision victory, Johnny?
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it exactly as, you know, I might.
All right, one judge had him, two judges had me. So what round? So see, third round, one judge gave him, two gave me, and the seventh round, two gave me, one gave me. For the third and the seventh. I mean, it's just the two more counters and a higher percentage. I mean, well, here, yeah, definitely a lot more power punches and counters and blocks. So I can dig it. I can dig it, man. Definitely a GG.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
All right, let's get it.
Sugar
Let's
Ray
get it.
Rob. Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels.
Okay.
Nice hook. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
That jab doesn't find a home. Halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want the knockout. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right. Good round.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here
Right,
are
go
going
round,
to
go
give
round.
that round to you-know-who.
I
Little
seriously
unique
hope the
style.
judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's
See if
going
we
to be
can figure it out,
absolute
man.
I'm happy. Confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first.
Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your deep
Round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Just keep them
rhythm back, and then we go again. You're starting to make mistakes.
All right, we watching the whole corner scene.
Very up.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Now don't even load up.
Let's get it.
Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fights. Boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home.
Oh.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've...
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go.
Other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
Breathe when you're stepping round. I need you to go back out.
You're right. Good work. Good man. You stay focused. Go on. Don't let him back in.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just
Come on the end of that jab.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, just keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. He threw a punch and just got countered. These punches coming from every angle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab just missed with the left hand. These two were made for each other. Punch, counter punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
It's kind of weird, man. It's a weird fight. It's a weird fight.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a what?
Yeah, I'm fighting his fight, though. I'm fighting his fight,
There's
but
the bell for round 4.
I felt like I was able to have some success,
we can
but
shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto
let's move.
is,
Let's move.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
wait, that was a counter for him?
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot?
He's really just trying to play off the way this
Johnny, as
system
you know,
is.
there's
I
a fine
see it,
line
but it's
between being
weird,
aggressive
man. It's
and
just a
being
weird system.
too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you
Weird,
before they
weird
even
system.
throw their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Oh, wow, that didn't land.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to it. There's the bell to start round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Ah.
Quick punch scores.
Oh, ah.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh, look at my stamp. Wow.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Bro, come on. Hey.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round.
Damn. All right.
Let's start the sixth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch.
Oh.
Beautiful counter shot.
What? Damn, my punch didn't
In this
go.
round, the momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched.
Like that
Skill
shit
for
there,
skill,
man.
tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh, look at my stamp. This shit is weird, bro. This shit is really weird.
His stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I
He threw a
get
punch
countered.
and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Face through his head. All right.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could be,
I guess, man. Sound like they gave him that round too.
There's the bell to start round 7.
All right.
This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last
A lot of body
everything
attacks.
works.
Should
Wait for the
block my body
reaction.
better.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut's blocked. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Looking to land the hook.
Yo, Junior, what it do, man? What's good with it, bro?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Yeah. I'm a little early today, man. Able to hop on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
That's on me.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that.
You win it? Nah. This was a weird fight, man. This was a real weird fight.
This is one of those situations you've just been
Nah,
hurt, you've got to
but
get out there again.
I'm
Be
down
smart,
in this one.
Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get
It was a
seconded.
weird
Make
fight,
him
bro.
fight
It's hard to
your
explain.
fight. Hold him tight.
It's like I
Just
literally
the head
couldn't get
clears again,
away
and your legs come back again.
from
Because
Sugar
if
Ray
you
Rob
don't,
while
he's
he's
gonna pop you
walking.
off.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know. It was a weird fight. Shout out to him.
They call it
But I
the
know
chin.
he was.
How
So the
strong
way
is your
that this
chin?
new
Do you
counter
have a
system
glass
is,
chin? These are things that can affect the
he
fight.
was really so again I couldn't get away from him, and just kind of right now the way it is, like just blocking and then throwing right away is very effective. It's very effective. So I couldn't get away from him, and he would just like get counters because he'll just throw regular punches, right? But he'll just I couldn't get away, and he'll block and then get a counter because that's kind of the way that the system is. I figured that out. And I'm still adjusting to it because I don't.
Real good back and forth between
Boxing
these
to
two
me isn't based around blocking a punch. You know what I mean? It's just not in my mind frame. It's yeah. So I don't think like that. You know what I mean? But that's kind of what I feel like the counter system right now is not all that, but that's the most consistent way to get counters. Is there whatever catch and shoot mechanic they want to be that's just not executed, you know what I mean? But I understand that what was more weird to me is how I'm in loose footwork, but I literally could not get away from it. I literally could not get away from it, bro.
You could see it in their eyes. They
Like
saw
I just
that
couldn't. I don't know.
there was nothing they
This would be a fight I'd want to probably watch back after because I really want to see like what is it that I was doing wrong. Cause I've never, like, you know, Sugar Ray Rob when he walking, like it's not like, yeah, you feel that limitation, but for whatever reason I was in loose footwork, but I like could not get any real separation from it. You know what I mean? Which was weird to me. I don't know if that's something. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That was the first time I really like. That was just weird, cause like at one point, yeah, it was just weird. It was definitely weird, but shout out to him. Definitely a GG. Cause he wasn't, you know, it was a awkward fight, cause it's like you're not used to fighting like that. What round was it? So the second round. Yeah, man, that's why I say it's just on some levels it comes down to just like it's even everything about this game is random. And in which, you know, just a random judge, right? You know, which he did land that one more punch than me, but I had a higher percentage, I had more power punches, I had more counters, but he had 2 more blocks. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, but definitely a GG. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He wasn't fighting the way people normally fight, but it was a weird fight because I've never seen that. Like I've never seen Sugar Ray Rob walking like and just like not feel like he's at a big disadvantage. You know what I mean? So that one was so weird. But I'm sure it had to be my movement. I had to been like making mistakes. I have to be making mistakes because it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Even the judge ain't consistent another day. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like everything about it is kind of random. Um, which I remember. I mean, that's from the very beginning. That's what they said they were supposed to have however many different judges, quote unquote judges, but different ways to view the fight. So you should never know what you need to do to win the fight, I guess. But I can't say that that makes sense, especially the way it's executed. You know what I mean? But I can definitely say that you can tell that they are adjusting the judging, because the judging is a little different today than it was before the update. You know what I mean? Yeah, certain judges like different things, but why we can't see that information? Yeah, for real though. Like, you know what I mean? We should be able to, like, when a boxer is going into a fight, he knows who to judge. Now, yeah, you could have judges that are newer, right? That you don't have any real information as to what they're looking for, right? But for the most part, in any type of big fights, you're not gonna have a judge that's new to the sport. So, but it's a little harder. I will say, I've said this all along. It's gonna be a little difficult for them to like get real judging into the game. Is they just have to come up with some type of formula that best reflects what could be on any given day in boxing. But I can't, and I started to, because on the Undisputed Discord, they got somewhere where you can leave like give feedback. So I sent one of my the only one I did was me. What I've said on stream plenty of times, to me it would make sense if they take the inside fighter mechanic, right? So if you and your opponent is not in loose footwork, it's a magnet that's gonna keep y'all in relative close distance. When y'all get close up on each other, it's gonna be a magnet there, right? So it makes sense to me, if you can put that magnet on the fighters, you should be able to put that anywhere else in the game. So I sent in the record, they take that magnet, put that on the ropes, and double it in the corner, and that would give us at least a little bit of an ability to trap an opponent. And if they don't want to slow down movement, if a person wants to keep the free flow and movement, they need to figure out how to stay in the center of the ring, which is true to the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? So to me, it makes sense. I sent it in and I tagged Jay Shep. He said, they said he was going to log it and I guess send it to the devs. But to me, it makes the most logical sense with the way the game is, because I'm not asking, it's not saying come up with some brand new mechanic. It's saying take a mechanic that's currently already in your game and reapply that in other areas. I think that is reasonable. So I put in that little gameplay feedback. I was gonna say something about the judging, but I couldn't come up with a logical way of wording it, because at the end of the day, you're gonna always have clean and effective punching, right? But the way that the game is right now, every punch that land is clean, right? Now you can argue they don't have anything in place for effectiveness, because if you hurt an opponent, you don't get any credit for that. You only get credit for if you put them down. So ring generalship, I can't figure out how they would be able to really institute ring generalship into the game, right? Into your judging. Like, how do you put that into judging? You know what I mean? I don't know. Of course you can, is ways, but I'm saying just looking at the way the game is set up now, I don't really, because I don't think it makes sense to ask them to add much. You know what I mean? I don't think it makes sense. They're struggling with what they already got. So to ask them to add any new mechanics or any new logic doesn't make sense. But so that's why I say, like, I couldn't really figure out a way of wording it to where ring generalship can play a part, right? Defense, problem is the game is already here. They can't rip the core up like ring generalship, but they can do what you're suggesting for sure. And just go, well, yeah, that's why that was the one that I kind of submitted, because to me it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, that should be something, that can be done with this version of the game. But yeah, when it comes to judging though, it's gonna be difficult for me to figure out a way that they can kind of have realistic judging. You know what I mean? So what are the four? So it's ring generalship, clean and effective punching, defense, and what is the other one? Clean and effective defense, ring generalship, effective aggression. Effective aggression. Yeah. Right? Ain't it effective aggression? I think. I want to say it's effective aggression. So yeah, effective aggression is no real way. Like, you know what I mean? It's a few things because boxing is a human sport. It's not built off of numbers. So yeah, man, I don't know if they even in if we get to an undisputed 2, I don't know how they without like having an AI in your game to judge the game. Like, I don't think it's a way of pulling off any type of realistic judging. And even then, can you say that that's realistic judging if you have a built-in AI system that's in place to try to judge? Then I'm sure we'll have problems with that too, though. The game is broken, though. They can't fix it. All they can do is make tweaks. Maybe we have to wait for the Undisputed 2 if that ever comes. No, that's facts. For certain things, for sure. You know, for certain elements of it at this point, yeah, it doesn't make sense that like, that's why I was saying, like, you can't expect them at this point to add anything game breaking. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to see them really adding any new mechanics, you know what I mean, that'll be game breaking. Besides, like I say, if they take what my idea, I do think that that's something that could be game breaking, you know what I mean? Not game breaking, but I'm saying like changing, you know what I mean? That could be a game changer. They need to have coding in their system to where when the announcer say he's hurt or he just got rocked, that is scored properly as you potentially dominated your opponent or hurt them bad. No, I feel you. Definitely. I mean, that could be something that could be pulled off for sure. But it's just like, I feel like on so many levels, like if they was gonna, like, that's something that's been that literally, I remember being upset about that in early access. You know what I mean? Because if you hurt your opponent, it literally means nothing. It literally means nothing. And vice versa, right? If I dominate my opponent and he get a random knockdown on me, in boxing, it's not always a 10-8. You know what I mean? So that's why I say judging is difficult because it's a human sport. You know what I mean? It's not built off of numbers. It's not built off of any one particular thing. So yeah, when it comes to judging and shit like that, I mean, on some levels, we just kind of have to accept that I don't think it'll ever be really true to the sport. You know what I mean? By the way, when did you get 800 followers? I didn't even realize that you were only 400. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't know neither, bro. I don't really know neither, bro. I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause I remember somebody came in the chat and they was like, you got to change your title. And then when I went and checked, I was like, damn, like, when did that happen? So I had the same question, bro. I'm dead ass. I had the same question, bro. For real. They also need a better high risk, high reward system for power punches. How many times have you hit a motherfucker with power shots clean and it seems like they weren't phased, no rock, no nothing? Nah, for sure. That's what I've been saying. Like, until they actually make it, I'm hoping that whatever damage bug they got right now, maybe that'll be the change. But until they can make each and every punch meaningful, their flash KO system is always gonna feel random. You know what I mean? Like, because in any real fight, one punch can change that fight. You don't have to hit somebody 100 times for them to know that they've been hit. You understand what I'm saying? So in this game, though, it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping, and that's why I don't give a fuck who will agree and don't agree. In my opinion, when the game first came out on console, it was the most realistic and it was the most fun, right? Because it was mostly knockouts. You know what I mean? And the punches they had meaning. You know what I mean? Like when you was hitting motherfuckers with them power shots, you knew that they meant something. You know what I mean? Everybody complained about that shit. They couldn't block and whatnot. And now we got this version of the game. But to me, man, it'll always be, if you want your boxing game to be fun, you gotta have it. Got most of those fights got to end in knockout. You know what I mean? Especially when you got just two random people playing. Like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be the way it is now, to where, you know, you got to have a really high level game. You know what I mean? Gameplay to really get a knockout. Like, it shouldn't be like that, to be honest, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Congrats anyway. You've been putting that work in with this game. 1K soon. Hey, man. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know what I don't know where all of the extra followers came, but yeah, I definitely appreciate it. I ain't gonna be mad at it. You know what I mean? You know, maybe when I was off one day, you know, somebody like boosted the account or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. But hey, man, actually, y'all give me just a sec, man. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. It is hot as hell outside. What? I mean, flash KOs in real life are typically random. Yes and no, right? Yes and no. Um, it depends. It depends on the situation. Mike Tyson made it not random, right? He's an exception to the rule. But but I can understand and accept that. But that's what I'm saying is in real life though, one punch,
Time for the talking to stop and the
like
fighting
one,
to
it's an
start.
understanding
This should
in
be
the
good.
in real
I'm
life
Todd
that one
Bishop,
punch
and here with
can
me, my broadcast
generally
colleague, it's
put
Johnny
you out,
Nelson.
right?
Hi, Todd. Nice to be
Especially,
here
I mean,
with you.
depending on
Time for our
who it
tale of the
is,
tape.
right?
First up, we have Juan Manuel
And how much
Marquez,
power they got. But if a person got
170
enough power, it only
centimeters
take one.
and
So
an
if that
identical
one land,
170
yes,
centimeters reach.
it can be
And he'll be
unexpected. That's the
facing
excitement of the
King
sport.
Ryan
But
Garcia,
you
weighing
know,
in at
random
58 kilos on the
random
button.
is,
His height
you
and
know, that's a
reach are the
stretch
same,
in real life. You know what I mean?
170.
Because it is expected. You know what I mean?
Juan
If a
Manuel
person
Marquez, fighting
lands
out
the
of
right
Mexico
shot,
City,
you know what I mean?
world champion in 4
But I can understand the argument there. I can definitely
Garcia.
understand the argument there.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of
Expectation. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of defense here at all.
Love that, man.
Punches.
Love that.
There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Did you see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring?
Good shot, good shot.
It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook misses. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That bell could not have come
Damn,
soon
damn.
enough
All
for
right.
this guy.
It's not even about power. Most of this about time. And really, true, very true. You can expect to knock a motherfucker down, but it's totally random. You can punch a motherfucker that just go out cold. Some people have strong chins. No, that's fucking like I say. It does. You know, depend on the matchups, right? Like, you know, when Usyk knocked out Dubois, I can't say that I was shocked. I wasn't watching the fight though, you know what I mean? But just, you know, it's not that you felt that it was a random knockout. You just felt deserving, right? But yeah, definitely about timing, you know what I mean? Because, you know, professional boxers, they know how to punch, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't even understand that. Like, you know, you got to know how to punch. You got to know how to take a punch, you know what I mean? At the same
The
time.
referee calling for
And yeah, but for the game, until they can make each punch feel meaningful, and like right now,
That was a tough last round.
right now it's more rock'em sock'em, man. You know what I mean? So that's why it's gonna always for sure feel, because you've landed that same punch in the same situation, you know, maybe 20 times in the fight, then number 21 is a flash. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really. And again, it can work like that. That's the irony of it. It can. It's not always, you know, the first punch that put a person down. I will concede that fact.
That hook won't score. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move.
Hey man, thought that'll land, man.
Like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Counter shot.
Seen it coming, just didn't know it was a counter, you know?
He blocks the right uppercut.
All right.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
That's on me.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, good round, good round. Sub Bright, man. Definitely appreciate the sub, man. Definitely appreciate the
They
sub.
got the momentum. They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next
All
round?
right, they gave me that round. I gotta tighten up though. I'm wasting too much stamina.
There's the bell.
Like, he doing a good job going to my body, but I'm wasting shit too.
What are we gonna have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. That uppercut's blocked.
Good jab, good jab. I would land it too. Snuck in too right there.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Wow. Good shot, good shot.
Off the charts action from both of these
Yeah.
fighters.
It's on me, it's on me.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far,
all right.
but how does this match get turned
What
around?
most people didn't catch in the patch notes, they said punch track should be fixed. Straight up. Hey, nah, but it was some shit that they said. I remember going through it though. Some shit they said. I think they said we fixed the body uppercuts, right, to where they wouldn't go out as far. They should have said right there. They should have said we tried. They should have put tried there. You know, we tried to fix. You know what I mean? Instead of saying we fixed, saying we tried, my nigga. Cause at least we'll give you credit for trying. You know what I mean? But don't just lie to me. You know what I mean? Don't just lie to me to my face and then feel like I'm the one that's wrong for calling you out on it. You know what I mean? Just say we tried. For future references, just say we tried.
For us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Damn it, that's on me. Shouldn't have thrown that. Got no reason to throw that. I'll stay disciplined, man. Tighten up, my nigga, tighten up.
How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Which fighter will say no mas? These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Damn it. Damn it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
He may have got that round.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and
Yep,
say something special.
They said they
This
fixed
fighter
when
needs
Hook go
to
overhead.
turn
I
the
just
tables
watched
in this
Pierre
next
Hook go over his. We tried. That's what I'm saying. They got to start putting we tried. You know what I mean? Straight up. A few of the things that they put on there is just 100% cap, bro. Oh, also when they said that they fixed when your opponent is hurt, the punches should land better. Oh, that's the one that they said should. I think that's the one that they say it should.
Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
His jab just got blocked. That counter shot lands. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's when
Damn it. I thought he'd open up right there because I ain't through that. Yet. That's on me.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I think that was AI. I think that was for the CPU. Which one was it? Oh, when talking about when they hurt? Really? I didn't even. We can go. I'll go back and look at it after this fight. But either way it go, it definitely ain't for us. It definitely ain't for us, man.
This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
All right. His hand's
Who's
fast.
willing to go where the other fighter won't?
I gotta be a lot closer to throw that.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
Good shot, good shot.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around
Wasting
in an
it,
instant.
wasting
You can't afford to make
Wasting
one
it. Oh, that
single
landed.
minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Damn.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched.
Oh, that
Skill,
landed.
skill,
That
tap
landed.
for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to
Good
respect
jab.
you.
Thought he'd go body right there. Good jab, good jab. Damn, good jab.
So much for boxing. This is a
Wow,
fist
I'm
fight.
definitely losing this round so far. Definitely. All right.
You'd like to see someone use a jab
Come
here
on,
to
Marquez,
establish a
though.
boxing
Marquez got
presence,
that
but
thumper,
no, they
man.
just want to fight.
I just ain't getting the shot that I want. I ain't getting the shot that I want.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, that landed. All right. We should be tied up.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Should be
Well,
tied.
sometimes it can be the sweet.
Our stamina's looking good, actually, going into the
It's round
7th.
7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
We can turn it up a
Rest on
little
the
bit.
jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both men step back for just a moment.
That landed.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match.
That fucking body jab counter is a bitch, bro.
It's about character.
It's
This is
a
about
bitch.
want.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Bro.
So close, so close. How can you
Guess I couldn't
separate
block
them?
it.
It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Oh, man.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Lean back body jab, man.
Let's talk about
It's real
Marquez in that
difficult to
last
deal
round.
with,
In
though.
a round that seemed like an
Real difficult to deal with, man.
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear.
Bro.
Be sharp.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you.
Oh, my
it's
God.
They're that powerful.
This with that jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
Bro, but he can be that far like this. That's what it. Oh, man, bro. All right, whatever, man.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be
All
careful,
right.
though.
perfectly matched, skill
All
for
right,
skill,
man.
tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh, I guess I couldn't block
Nice
it.
job
All
to
right.
block that uppercut.
Man. Sometimes it comes out fast. It didn't right there.
Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the left hook.
Man, Marquez, I feel like I got counters though. I just couldn't get no rocks, no flashes, no
The fear
nothing.
you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
That's on me, man. All he had was a lean back body jab, but I couldn't deal with it, man. I couldn't deal with it. This shit would be so fucking frustrating, bro. So fucking frustrating, man. Oh man, this shit here, man. What that shit out here? So what we was talking about? Oh, I remember that was fixing issue with punches with missed days opponents. Yeah, I don't really see him saying shit that none of this, any of this is in regards to career mode. No, this is that's the character creator updates. That part is for career mode. Huh? Even what don't make sense to me, right? Increase David Benavidez and Sugar Ray Leonard punch speed, right? So I don't understand that. I'm gonna be honest, and this maybe is just how fucking broken this game is. But if the punch speed, if the speed remains the same and you sped up the speed of the animation, that's all. That's what they did. They did change the speed of his animation. What is the purpose of having a punch speed stat? Like, what is the point of that? If you're saying that you can increase the punch speed of the character without affecting his actual rating, I don't get the logic there. I don't get how that makes sense. I really don't. I don't understand how that makes sense. So that just maybe is why this game is so broken, but I don't really understand the logic there. They said they fixed punches not landing on days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said that. They should have said we tried, because they damn sure didn't. And they said some power uppercuts. Yeah, fix the issue with some power body uppercuts having extended reach compared to body uppercuts. Yeah, so that's what the fuck does some mean? Like, what does that even mean? His punch speed. Well, no, his punch speed is the same. Him and Sugar Ray Leonard, it was 88. So his was 88, Sugar Ray Leonard's was 90. They didn't change the stats. So that's why they say here Andy Ruiz upgraded, increased punch speed, an updated in-game rating, right? Andy Ruiz's rating changed, but Benavidez and Sugar Ray Leonard's remained the same, but they're saying increased punch speed, right? So what is the point of having a punch speed stat? That's what I don't understand, right? What is the point of having a stat if you know that it's all based on the animation? And case in point, the reason I would bring that up is if you go here to cruiserweight, right? Usyk got 97 punch speed, right? But if you fight with him, you're not gonna feel like you got 97 punch speed. So obviously they understand that, and it's a reason. What is the point of having a punch speed stat? It gotta be some reason for it, I would assume. Joe Calzaghe in middleweight, I know he in heavyweight too, but in middleweight, his shit is 90, right? So yeah, that just shit like that with this damn game though. Like, what is the point of even having that stat? Because you have some characters that feels faster than they should be, some characters that feel slower than they should be, and if you in that moment there you just go in and speed up his animation, you're saying that, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Usyk punch speed is higher than Floyd Pat, but Floyd is way fast. Now, in fairness with that, Floyd Patterson do have lightning hands, right? He got lightning hands, and his initial shit is 96. So Floyd is the second fastest fighter in the division, which I'd argue that, again, as we say, the animations are more important than the rating. I'd argue that at times, bro, it's like Floyd got the fastest hands in the division because of the way that Ali animations are. You know what I mean? Joe is slow as fuck in this game. Which one? You talking about Joe Lewis, who got 92 punch speed, but he's not gonna feel like it? Oh, you mean Joe Frazier, who got 88? I feel like Joe Frazier got faster punches than Joe Lewis. That's how broken this game is. Because Joe shit is 88, but it's all based on the animation, right? Obviously, and that's what they're saying, is that it's all based on the animation. Oh, Calzaghe. Ali had longer arms, so the animation is different. I mean, I don't know if I'd say, because his do they show the rate? Okay, he got 77 reach. I mean, the Klitschko's got 81 reach, and they gonna have the same animations. You know, you got some characters that basically just got generic animations, and you got certain characters that got their own. The generic is better, for me at least, in most for mostly everybody. For mostly everybody, the generic is better for me. Floyd fast hands because he got short arms. I mean, how long is Sergio arms? 72. I guess that's not considered long. I mean, it's not considered short. It's, to me, is that, I mean, I feel you in real life maybe, but in this game it's the lightning hands. You know what I mean? The lightning hands. Also remember the boxer types. The boxer punches always be fast for no reason. Is that something that affects their animations? I've never really paid much attention to that, to be honest. I just mentioned Sergio. Oh man, my grandmama used to tell me, man, don't call on the devil because he'll come to your doorstep, man. God damn it. I brought this on myself, man. It can't be the animations because everyone gets faster in Southpaw, right? Well, it is. It's exactly because of the animations. Because in Southpaw, like I say, most fighters have generic animations, and then some fighters have their own, right? Southpaw basically has, most fighters have the generic Southpaw animation. Because if you fight with Usyk, who is a Southpaw, he's got his own animations. Or it's just, it don't look like, but it's just, he's the one Southpaw that don't have anything faster, right? So it's all based on the animation. You know what I mean? All based on the animation. All right, let's lock in, though. Let's lock in. Gotta block that, man. Gotta block it. Oh, I mean, how am I supposed to block that? You know, I should expect to get hit from 9 feet away. Ah, good job.
Back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Southpaw just broken for sure, for sure. Yo, Justin Miller, what it do, man? Yo, Slug, what's good, what's good?
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on.
Look, and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. All right?
Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round.
Can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Now, I don't want you to look.
Now, it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
He's ready to go.
Let's do it.
He probably got that round. I got distracted for a sec, so he got some free shots there.
Roll under it, then come back.
That's on me.
off. What are you doing? I need you to.
All right, man. Hate these that don't tell you.
Get your mind back on the job.
Just chilling. Hey, that's a bit. That's a bit. We need more of that player likeness to get real animations that will help the game for sure. Nah, I mean it would. I mean, I would think that they're gonna go back. I would hope, but honestly, I don't know how much I can hope for that. But
Get your mind back.
it should. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have most fighters with just these generic animations. You know what I mean? Especially the top tier fighters for sure. If you can't do it for all, at least the top tier. You know what I mean?
Back out there. I need you to.
You know, which I'm not even sure though. I'm not even sure how they get these animations. You know what I mean? Like, I would think that they would be able to have people doing, like, of course, you know what I mean. You don't want, but you know, not light sparring, but you know, maybe not full fledged sparring neither. But if you just got somebody shadow boxing, bro, it's gonna never really be what we need it to be. So I would, you know, I don't know what their system is, but I would kind of like, I know the shit I've seen before has made it seem like it's more shadow boxing. You know what I mean? That's on me. Oh wow. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let me switch my shit up a little bit. Bro, why would my man that shit? Why would my left hook land though? On me, that's on me. Good shot, good shot. That landed. They need to sort out this Martinez. I mean, yeah, you know, just for the simple fact of, like, you know, it's a few characters though that's just super overpowered compared to what they were. You know what I mean? Like, Paul Froch shouldn't be who he is in middleweight. You know, Sergio shouldn't be what he is, even though Sergio is more of a niche. You kind of gotta know how to cheese with Sergio. Realize I wasn't looking for more. Oh.
Get your hands up, don't take another shot.
Good shot, good shot. Come on, I need that right to land. I hate these fucking arenas that don't really tell you, especially when it's close rounds. I'd like to just know if I won or lost the round, man. Even though they don't really tell you 100%. Ah, oh man. All right.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
We doing some good work to his body, man. Let's see if that shit gonna pay off.
Now relax, relax. I don't want you to load up.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already. Let's fight.
Yo, vaccine, what it do, man? What's good with it, bro? Hey, leave it out. I'm cooling, man.
Switch stance, that's it. What we doing?
Cooling, man.
Can't be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Now stay like that
Yes, sir. We needed that, man. We needed that.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Good work. This is all going great. Keep doing what you're doing.
God damn it. All right.
Do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round.
It's definitely the opportunity we need, man. Take advantage of the fight.
Forget about that round.
Or take control of the fight.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Even though just because they flat-footed, though, man, they still are highly dangerous. So
Jab.
definitely got to be smart with it.
Think about your defense.
Him back into it. I need you to switch.
Let's do it.
All right, we up by 1 round.
Forward, bring it up, kick up the uppercut.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that shit there. Wow, like, don't he not have stamina though? So am I tripping? Like when I'm like, all right, I just lost because I was at 51%, so I just lost 11% stamina that fast, bro. Crazy to me. All right.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? You're starting to make.
I just lost a lot of stamina in a short period of time. Once you break them down more tennis, chin sweet, shit.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Shit, man.
Down the middle.
On, get this boxing back together.
I don't know, man.
Great round.
And back.
I don't know. Let's see though. That shit's crazy. I honestly I went into that round thinking that I wasn't at risk. But I guess he did land a couple counters to the body. Let's just get this round here, man. Let's just get this round here. Oh my guys. Oh, I can't throw no more, I guess.
That's it. Good defense. That's it.
Oh my God. Fuck. What the fuck? That landed.
I'm the man up in this piece. You want some? Beat him down, beat you down. Who else wants some? Who else wants some of Debo? What?
Woo! All right, man. I had to work for that motherfucker. I had to work for it. GG's, man.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Okay. I actually didn't need the knockdown, but it's always best to go all the way through on that motherfucker. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream right there for now. I'm gonna be able to come back here in a couple hours or so. I just gotta go take care of something real quick. So, as always, man, definitely appreciate everybody that rock with me. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. Peace.